Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Shori. This time, I have an idea from a request. It is kimono style cap sleeve blouse with a gathered neckline. It has a wider body width which allows for ventilation and has arms. It has just little waist shaping, so it's also elegant to coordinate with the hem inside the bottom. The silhouette is very beautiful. In the happy announcement, the size range has been increased to 11 level from this time. You can see size chart from the description. My pattern already includes the necessary seam allowance. And I want you to know why I'm making such an effort for free pattern is because I'm preparing to open pattern store. I hope you all like it. I hope you will support me by subscribing to my channel and sharing my videos. Thank you. And the fabric should be soft. The gathers will around the neck. So if you use stiff cotton or something like that, the gathers may expand too much and make the shoulder too round. This is still cute though. The fabric I used a polyester material called amundsen or crepe weave. It is soft and drapes and beautiful. So now let's cut a ribbon and the neckline tape. 2 pieces of tape are used for ribbon. And 1 piece of the neckline tape cut on the bias. And don't forget to mark the notches. And we also need to notch the body as well. Step 1. Making a tape and ribbon. Iron the ribbon and tape and bring the ribbon to completion. It's hard to tell with fabric, so I will explain based on some paper. There are 2 pieces of ribbon and 1 piece of tape. They are cut the same width, but folded differently. First, fold up both ends of the ribbon toward the center line. And hold it up and stitch it. With fabrics, I use a tape maker. I used number 12 by Clover. Slide the iron horizontally. Hold it up in half and pin it in place. Once stitched, cut the ends cleanly. Hold the end in half. The neckline tape should be divided into 3 equal parts and iron to make marks. Step 2. Center front. Stitch below the notch in the center front. The seam allowance is 1.5 cm. leave the seam allowance open and hold the top of notches to 1.5 cm as well. For clarity, I will use the paper to illustrate. Once open, tuck the edges in so that they are hidden. Then sew from the top. This is what it will look like when you actually do it with the fabric. So now when you sewing, aim the edge of the seam allowance and sew up at once. Stitch the opening for reinforcement. And finished. This is how it looks like from the back. Step 3. Shoulder. Turn inside out and sew the shoulders together. The shoulders are easily stretched because the fabric is on the bias. This kind of TPP tape for packing is useful. If you sew it between the fabric and the polyester, the fabric will not stretch. Be careful not to stitch on the TPP tape. And the serger here. Iron the seam allowance backward. Step 4. Neckline. Put gather stitch on around the neckline. Stitches should be loose. The first stitch should be placed 0.5 cm from the edge. The second stitch should be placed 0.2 to 0.3 cm from the edges. Use a neckline tape pattern as a ruler to gather the stitches. Gather should be set as evenly and beautiful as possible. Turn the neckline tape inside out and sew it together. When you have finished sewing, press the tape down with stitches, not with iron. Temporarily attach the ribbon before completing the neckline. Wrap the ribbon with the tape to hide the edges. It is now nicely finished. Step 5. Sleeve. Hold up armhole at 0.7 cm from the bottom, little bit under the notch mark. It will be easier to do this while securing with pins when holding up. Step 6. Body side. Turn inside out and sew the side together. Cut the seam allowance to 1 cm with scissors. This is a good item. It can be used to tug the loops inside. Step 7. Hem. Hold the hems in half. The curve is quite tight, so it is easier to sew if the seam allowance is about 0.7 cm. Stitch slowly and carefully, a little at a time. since it is curly, straighten it out with a steam iron. So now all finished. If you like this blouse, please subscribe, like button, and leave a comment please. Have a wonderful sewing life. Bye!